Happy Good Friday, everyone. So today is Friday, okay, long weekend, and Easter Day, Sunday, Easter Day for Canada and USA. I don't know about Europe, but that's all I know for Canada and US. Okay, so people who work every day, it is a long weekend. Okay, so for some people work on Monday, for some people don't. Okay, so today I just gonna talk about for some people who you know who make it big and going down too. You know what I mean? Sometimes life is funny. Some people they think they go up, 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 never going down. But life is when you have good, they have bad. When you have up, you have down too. Life is unpredictable. You know what I mean? So that, you know, last year maybe richest man in the world, maybe new name, maybe 1 year from now, 2 years from now, richest man in the world, maybe new name. They have rise and fall of people. So life is, that's why they say, when you go down, you never give up. When you up, never look down on people who down, who whatever, have less than you do. You know what I mean? So they say if you have ability to go up, but take character to keep you there. You know what I mean? That's what I mean, that if you go up, life when you go up and good, and don't think you're always gonna be there, but you still you know need character. That means you have to keep yourself, your reputation, your everything. I mean, you still have to be a good person, because sometimes people, when they going up in their life, they start to have attitude, or they start to think that nobody can touch them. You know what I mean? So nobody can hurt them, or nobody can do anything, harm them. You know what I mean? So that's why even your life going up, that doesn't mean you're gonna be up all the time. So you still have to be a good person. You know what I mean? To keep you stay where you are. You know what I mean? Sometimes not just about money, about what power, but if you don't treat people good, people are gonna lose respect. Okay, people are not gonna like you anymore. Okay, sometimes before we do bad thing, or before something, we have to think twice. I know life sometimes not easy, but we still have to keep everything up, all the time. You know what I mean? We can't back down. Just the way of life is. Just like they say, just life is like ride bicycle. You have to keep moving to keep bicycle going. You know what I mean? So you have to keep things up all the time. Do some work a little bit every day to keep the life going. We can't really relax, you know what I mean? We can relax, but we still keep everything up. You know what I mean? We still have to keep going and do what we're supposed to doing. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes people, when they start to have a little bit more money, or their life a little bit better, it's change. They have attitude, and they start to think that I better than you, and they start to put people down, or they start thinking, look at me, look at me what I got, look at me who I am. You know what I mean? So that that's that's nature, that's human nature too, you know what I mean. I remember that sometime one time in my life, one time I used to be that kind of person little bit, but until I have my wake up call to bring me up, so make me realize, you know what I mean. Life is, you know, you have to be a good person, you have to, you know, make people trust you, you know what I mean. Soon people lose the trust, or people lose respect, you know what I mean. That's a part of life. So many things, we still have to be a nice person, you know what I mean. I know I'm not perfect, nobody perfect, but at least we have to obey basic rule of life, you know what I mean. Like they say, sometimes people, they the good person, they build everything to going up, you know, on the top, but after they get overconfident, okay, and they take the overconfident, they think, oh, everything they do right and people gonna believe them everything, but sometimes it's wrong, you know what I mean. That's how people angry Elon Musk and Donald Trump right now, because they're right on the top, but but they have to behave, you know, behave good to make people respect them, you know what I mean. So that's just about life, you know what I mean. Sometimes that when you go on the top and you put people down, that's not good, and people lose respect. And you know, remember, people bring you on the top is millions and millions of people, so they can destroy you too. That's